Welcome back to another What If video. And in this video, I am talking about what if Deku was Cavendish, or or I like to call him Two-Face, or Split, because I can't read that name. Here. This is the title of the video right here. What if Deku was Cave Dust esque or dash from yeah. So basically in this video I'm going over like it would be like similar to canon, but he has like yellow with green hair. So yeah. So Zuko looks like him, but with like yellow on top and green and resurrect green. So yeah. And I'm also throwing in Zoomy so that to keep things entertained. So yeah. So let's begin with them being born. So when they were getting born, Hisashi was like, okay, let's see. As Zumi came out after after Zuko, or before Zuko, so, and the same day, same everything. So, but Hisashi noticed that that Zuko has the, like, here, I'll use this picture. Yellow and green. I don't. So, yeah, he says, "Are you cheating on me?" As Inko says, "No, no, no, no. I'm not." As the nurse comes in and tells him that they will willingly do a blood test thing. So they said sure, and they took some blood test on him. But when they did, as it was their kid, so nothing changes. So, and I'm also giving Zuko a power. Every time he enters into he has the same problems as this guy. So he has, every time he sleepwalks, he has sleep attacks. But his other ability includes crafts. Like, he can craft anything out of thin air. Similar to Momo, but it is a power with an unlimited potential thing. So, yeah. But his quirk, let's say fire manipulation, just like his sister. So, yeah. So Zuko was like, or when they hit age of 4, they went to a quirk doctor, and mostly they went to a quirk doctor, and Zuko had fire manipulation. So did his sister, as they both had the same power, same quirk, but Zuko's powers are different. So yeah. So now, when they were walking home, as a or no, so they were like, and Sludge Villain already got captured by All Might. So let's do a time skip to them being 15. Of course, Inko and Nasashi were millionaires thing. Like, they have their own business. Of, like, making fashion and all that stuff. So, Zuko loves fashion. And all the girls, like, when he wanted to be a hero, to be super kind to everyone, and learn how to control his fire manipulation powers. As, yeah, so they did. And one day the villain, some random different villain, just came out of nowhere. And he was going to attack Zuko, but Zuko got the, like, upper hand. Like, he literally, when he became a most dangerous person in the world, as there was not just one villain. Let's say, like, 5 of them try to, like, take his money. But when he got, like, when he did that, and he calms down, as Zuko says, or, like, when he converted back into his human form, or his normal form, he says, that was weird. As a blade went back into thin air. So, yeah, Zuko was, or basically unlocked a special ability, or new personality thing. Like what he does in the anime thing. So, yeah. As he walks to the UA, because, and he had fashion, as when everyone saw him, most of the boys, he does not like him. But let's say Ochako and all the girls from, like, that were going to do exam thing, when they saw him, they all ran into their heads of, let's get used to him first, Leslie. Then one of us, or like, they all said, like, it will be mean to him. As he has that thing for him. So, yeah. So, when he, like, he was a very high intelligence thing. And, of course, Zumi was like, high fashion, aren't ya? Yes, sister, I'm okay with it. And as Zuku, who, after he did all that, like, testing, he got 100% on it, like, passed it. And he goes into like, the robot area, as he says, hope you guys don't mind if I take a nap. As he was sleeping. They know that he's sleeping. As he's, yeah. As he wakes up, as not out of, like, not goes into that. But he was mostly sleeping. And, like, he wakes up all fresh as he takes out basically all of them except for some to just leave for the rest of them. So he's, as one of the robots, like, let's say a 3-pointer whacked him in the head, knocked him out, as before the robot had, like, 3-pointer came to, like, gonna stomp on his head, as everyone's like, watch out, Zuku, as when he woke up, he did that. He sliced and diced every robot so fast that even cameras can't even catch up. As he was trying to, as he goes to the students as he, like, fell back to sleep. Yeah. So and when he gets up, he, like, what just happened? 1 minute I was over there. Next thing, and now I'm laying right here. As as they're like, as Bakugo, or as they're, like, confused, like, how does this kid have this much power in one single minute? So let's say it was 1 second faster than anyone. So he got the 4 points is when he killed all the robots, like 1 through 3, like 1, 2, 3. He got 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9 points. That's infinity, basically. I'm just putting it right there so that if you want to see how many, so as his rescue points thing, 0 pointer came him as he saw Chaco under some rubble, as he says, "It will be rude of me if I left you behind." As he picks it up, picks the boulder up with 2 hands, and like, as he looks up, as he sees a 0 pointer in his hand, as he says, "Huh, I'm gonna just get my sword out." As the blade pierced right through the robot's arms, as he got a last boulder out, as Ochako got and he he knows that he doesn't want to fight the 0 pointer, and he decides to, like, as he asked himself that, as he picks Ochako up and ran fast as lightning and sets her down, as the robots or as Nezu's like, "It's not responding," and get everyone out of there, as Zuko's like, well, as he fell asleep again, as he becomes that, as he literally, like, when he, like, did that, he slaughtered the entire 0 pointer into, like, nothing. Like pork tenderloins thing. Really thin, like, pork. So, yeah. As he gets up, like, what just happened again? I keep having these blackout things. And as they're like, "Are you mentally unstable?" As everyone is like a little bit concerned about him. So, yeah. Zuko, who's had, or his his dark self, as, sorry about that, and so he woke up so they were like, dude, actually I remember. The Zuko, or whose dark half, is called um, Deku. Who I'm just Zuko and Deku are two different entities in the same body. So yeah. So every time Zuko falls asleep, then Deku will come out, and man, when he comes out, he really goes crazy. Like, he could slaughter everyone in the school if he wanted to. So, yeah. And everyone that was at the exam knows that Zuko will, of course, they all were talking about him like, well, Zuko's I think he has two different personalities in the same body. And the Frog Girl's thinking about that. Or they all thought about him. Like how, so let's say I'm skipping the ball throw and the heroes versus villains. But USJ thing. Oh man, ready for the scariest thing? Give me a moment to find this stupid thing. Oh, there it is. So they're on the bus, and he basically was going, so they were at USJ, and when they walked in, and they're explaining what the USJ is all about, and then all that stuff. But then the villains came, and Zuko was like, "Oh, that's disgusting." As Nomu flew all the way right to Zuko, and like slams his fist against the Zuko's chest into the wall. Oh. Yeah. So, and Zuko was talking about how the Nomu's brain is disposed. It freaks him out. So, that's why he got so salty. So, then everyone's like, Deku. As they all of them ran and or they all got teleported except for Zuko, because the Nomu had a score, or like, but then when Zuko got knocked out, then Deku came out. Then he says, this, guess you are the one that knocks my other half out, aren't you? But that's okay, I'll kill you and the villains that are right here. As he starts attacking attacking the Nomu, and yeah, pierced right through the Nomu's brain, like cuts it out of the Nomu, killing it instantly. And he goes and kills the other villains around, like knocking. They had fatal injuries as yeah, as he falls right back to sleep, like he did that as he slept, like he literally laying, he was sleeping. As he wakes up from his nap, as he says, okay, what the heck just happened? And why is there blood on my clothes? You know how much this cost? As Eraserhead and says, as everyone's terrified of him, and so yeah, he basically does that. And I'm skipping the sports festival because it's similar to canon, but the Zuko uses like, plus I also forgot to, like, when I created his character, like his like deku size thing, I also gave him like regeneration, self revival, and the everything else. So yeah, Zuko or Deku and Zuko are both overpowered characters. So yeah, so Zuko was like, okay, as yeah, and camp or internship thing, he did like cut he goes for someone that's too dangerous by the girl. As they jump around, as Zuko tells her that just keep one thing in your head. Okay, what is that? And what would it be? Well, every time I take a nap, something weird happens. So, but stay clear, okay? Okay. As Benadryl agrees. As Zuko, basically, when he was battling against Hero Killer Stain, as Hero Killer Stain says, you're the popular rich kid, aren't you? The fake heroes. You got the heroes part right, but the fake hero? No. No, you thought that was going to be... See, I wanted it to be a fashion. Or to be a hero. A true hero. But as Zuko, as Hero Killer Stain sees that face, I just want to be the ultimate hero. One true hero. As Zuko, went full on Super Saiyan on Hero Killer Stain. As Bunny Girl was looking around, or looking over, or peeping over, and she sees, and Tenya sees him, as he says, be quiet more, or be quiet. Let the true heroes show you. As he comes in, and he literally beats the snot out of Hero Killer Stain. And Hero Killer Stain says, you can't be a true hero because usually stops the bad guy first, or takes heroes in, or citizens in first. Oh, oh, did I forget to mention that when you're blathering about that stuff, as he look over there, as Hero Killer Stain sees those two were gone. Where are they? I teleported them. See, I'm capable of multitasking. See, you're so distracted by me. I converted that distraction into opportunity. As Hero Killer Stain's like, oh, so that's what was your plan, was to distract me so that you'd also teleport them, so that I don't even notice that they were gone. As Deku says, time for you to die. As a voice inside of his head, what Zuko says, how about we put him in behind bars? Okay. Wait then. As Hero Killer Stain got kidnapped. So now I'm skipping the camp arc because it's just too boring. And Zuko was basically when they were come back, Zuko, or Bunny Girl asked Zuko that who was that you were in, or who were you talking to? As Zuko says, the person that I was talking to was actually Deku, my other self. Actually, I just now remembered him. As Bunny Girl's like, that's pretty cool. So you get the fame, fortune, but your other self has total destruction. That's right. aim. And don't forget about that. And as she knows that it's Deku that's talking, not Zuko. As he, so Zuko was like, why me? So Zuko was basically his popularity went through the roof for like grabbing Hero Killer Stain, took care of all the villains. And plus one day we showed up back at class as everyone, or Zuko tells everyone that I just now remembered who's the one that I have. His name is Deku, the darkest one. As Metator's like, okay, what can he do? Can we talk to him without having, as he says, sure, but I'll make sure he doesn't like kill all of you. Okay? As Mr. Aizawa says, okay. As then he comes out as he says, hello, classmates. My name is Deku. Nice to meet you all. Oh. And I have heard about you, or have heard about all of you. Oh, we all met before. So, but still, time to die. As Zuko was stepped in and says, no killing, just say hi, okay? And visit with them. Okay. As Zuko's like, I'm gonna go back. As this is why Beauty and the Beast. Kind. They all like, all the girls, all of them are trying to fight each other for who will be the best person to like be his date thing. So now I'm skipping the camp arc. As so now it's All for One versus All Might. All Might was down. But not out. So Zuko was the one that got kidnapped instead of Bakugo. So Zuko was basically says, no matter who I have to face, I'll always protect the ones that they're closest to me. As Zuko, as All for One says, as he flicks the finger, or like uses his cannon thing of wind pressure, blast Zuko all the way to the building, and the spike went through his back, through his heart thing, and comes out as, as All Might's like, no, as Izuku got up, or Deku got up, and he says, because when he was inside of his own mind, he tells him that, don't worry, I'll take care of this. All for one character. As All for One was gonna use his sonic beam attack to to absolutely annihilate or All Might, but Zuko, or Deku came out of nowhere. You know those like animes where the sword, or like Zuko or Deku just straight up sliced right into who All for One's hands as he starts like beating All for One. Like he literally became like he turns, or like he actually made All for One out of existence by using one blade. And so, yeah, he basically did that. As he tells All for One that he's not worthy to be in the presence of the greatest swordsmith or sword wielder. And yeah. So I'm skipping the ball throw or dodgeball. Oh, and I'm also skipping the Ares' fight thing. So yeah, Zuko, so Ares was she got carried by Zuko, and yeah, who's the one that wanted to date him the most? Or as Momo wanted to date Deku, who, of course, or actually Zuko, or one of the, but Toga, she wasn't a villain. She was a spy of from the heroes to the villains. So Toga told Zuko, and I would rather date your other half, Deku, who part. As Deku shows up, you know, me and him are in the same body. I could hear you from the side of here. And I accept. Okay? As Zuko part was like, okay, how about me? As Ochako, and Jiro and Mina, they decided to, and I don't mind, or actually, in, Zuko says, I don't mind going on a double date thing. So, Momo and Ochako, you know, dated Zuko. Technically, he, because both of the, like, Deku and Zuko are the same being, is going on 3 dates. Yeah. So, let's do a time skip of them graduating they got married and had 3 kids. So, Deku and Toga had a kid that likes to, like, slice people up, in the cutest way. And Zuko was basically had, like, or actually, let's say 2 kids. One from Toga because of Deku and Toga, and the other was from, 3. So all 3 of them were. You might think that's just weird having 3 dates with 3 girls and having, like, 3 kids. Hence, yeah. Or let's say 6 because that would be funny. Like 2 for each. So 1, 2, 3. So yeah. So Zuko was basically classed as a number 1 hero, fashion, and even his popularity of him and his family got so high that even like, plus Deku got so high as Asashi told Zuko that, and we're so proud of you two, you and Deku and Zumi. Yeah. So, this is the end of the video. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. So, and before we go, I want to address some of it. My original plan was for her to enter into the story thing, but I don't know where she'll be at. So if I do a reboot, I'll make sure that she will be, like, comes in and like does all that stuff. So yeah. And also, Bakugo in this what if is 3 times as mad at Zuko's, but 0 times madder at Deku, who part. Because he respects Deku, but not Zuko. But I also realized that Bakugo was actually, through the entire school, he was dating Zumi. So they both got married and had a kid. So yeah. And my original plan was also for her to be in this video, but I don't know where she'll be at too. So yeah, if I ever do the reboot of it, stay tuned. So bye.